You sometimes need to look at these backup running backs or these ancillary running backs who has a good role in the passing game in these committees for a stash at the end of your bench. If not, you want to know who they are, what they're doing, just in case the opportunity comes their way. I've been looking at the numbers lately, and I think I found a running back that some people might be interested in. A lot not, but it might be your flavor. I'm looking at Jerrick McKinnon. A lot of people are after Isaiah Pacheco, but Jerrick McKinnon's also got some good stuff in his name, and I feel like I need to talk about him just in case you're interested in him. Over his last 3 games, he's ran 84 routes, 5th most among running backs. That is an astonishing number. That means he's being used a lot in the passing game, and that's a good amount of opportunity. He's averaging 6.3 targets per game with 19 total in his last 3 games. He's also ranking 3rd among all running backs with 162 air yards. Just 9.7 PPR fantasy points per game, making him the RB37 in these last 3 games. However, he is averaging 38 snaps per game. The Chiefs like to rotate the running backs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is kind of on the outs. He only had like 6 snaps last week. It's him and Isaiah Pacheco. McKinnon, though, is getting the passing work, which is important for fantasy. The passing work's important, especially in PPR, because if you're catching some checkdowns, you're getting 6 targets a game, you're catching 4 of those, you turn those in some yards, you get a touchdown, you could have a decent week. Plus, if you're averaging 9.7 points per game, that is a decent floor. That's not horrible. He's scoring enough fantasy points that if you're solid everywhere else, he's going to keep you afloat. He's not going to really give you many zeros, especially if he keeps doing what he's doing. And he might have some spike weeks. I think we had some spike weeks last season. That could happen. Patrick Mahomes, go Burr. He ignites this offense. Anybody can get it on any single week. And this guy's running routes. So if this is a high-flying game, which it usually is for the Chiefs, there's a good opportunity for McKinnon to ball out and score more than expected. You can say he's an older version of Pacheco because when he was coming out of college, he was a hyper athlete as well. 4.41 40-yard dash, 92nd percentile speed score, 98th percentile burst score, 94th percentile agility score, 32 reps off the bench press. I remember getting him in all kinds of rookie drafts back then and getting him in like the 3rd and 4th round of rookie drafts. Quarterback from Georgia Southern who had this amazing rushing ability and just lit it up with his athleticism. He is an older running back, but he's getting this work in the passing game that you can't ignore. A running back getting this much work in the passing game in one of the most influential offenses in the league is something you kind of want to salivate over. It's something you kind of want to be interested in. He's not getting enough points for you to really want him on your team, but he's getting that workload that kind of gets you interested. He's a good guy to kind of look at for DFS. I guarantee he's cheap on a lot of weeks, and his passing workload is very interesting. You can throw him in your lineup and get a lot of heavy hitters for the rest of your lineup and build a tournament lineup out of that. That's something you could look at. But Jerrick McKinnon getting this work in the passing game is something I want to share with you guys because I saw this trending up, and this might be something you're interested in if you're poverty poor at the running back position. This is for a poverty poor running back fantasy team, and they need something. You're in PPR, you need a guy running routes, you need a guy getting targets. Jerrick McKinnon might be there for you. Let me know what you think in the comments below about Jerrick McKinnon. Am I off the wall with this one, or is this going to help you out? It's not for everybody, but if you are poverty poor at the running back position, Jerrick McKinnon might help you out. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm here with all kinds of ideas to help you out for your team, waiver wire stashes, trade advice, and all kinds of videos for you. Make sure you click this video for another stash to get for your team as well to help you get to the playoffs. I want to thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next video.